Okay. So, hello. Happy whatever day of the week today is. Tuesday? Tuesday. Let me switch scenes here. There we go. So, I finished Heart of Thorns on this character. I finished Dive Master, thanks to a lovely commander sitting at the end of the Aetherblade jumping puzzle. I only had to spawn back once after plummeting to my death because I missed. But then it was fine. The hair is fun. She ran away. So yeah, that was good. So I got that mastery point. I still need one more, but I will take it. My computer is open and I can't see the corner of my screen. There we go. Just pick this up. Okay. Gonna look at the map really quick and see where I left off on here. Oh, I can remove that personal waypoint now. That is a piece of advice if you are going for Dive Master and you can't see where you're diving to. So like this one, you can't see where you're diving to. Or there's one in, it's not for Dive Master, it's a separate achievement, but there's one in the Silver Wastes in the jumping puzzle. You can't see where the water is from the jump location. There's another one that I just was thinking about and it went out of my brain. Oh, there's a haystack in Dry Top, I think, in a jumping puzzle that you can jump off into the haystack. You can put a marker by holding down Alt and then clicking for a personal waypoint, so it'll show you when you get up there where the water is, which is helpful. Tonks, we've had this conversation about how you cannot sit in front of my computer screen while I play. Yeah, I love you, but you can sit on top of the computer. You can sit in your little house under the computer. You can sit in the window, but where you're sitting right now, nope, you can't sit there. Pick one of the other places, please. Nope. Nope. That's not one of the places. I will throw you on the floor if you're not going to get down. Don't give me that look. Oh my god, she's sassy. Come on, sassy cat. I love you. Oh my god, you're so heavy. Alright. Hi, Nox. You gonna come in and see what I was doing now? Because I was talking to somebody that wasn't you. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Okay. So when I was mapping, I finished Snowden Drifts, and then I stopped just to get the rest of the dive locations. So I think when I pick up, it's gonna be probably Lornar's Pass. I passed the halfway point, so we're getting there. You can't do it as much in the story, but in the well, in the Living World story and in the expansion story, I highly recommend just mapping as you go, because otherwise nobody wants to go back and do all those maps. I know I don't. I'm going to, because I need the mastery point. Okay, but for now I'm gonna try to catch up to where I left off on my other ranger, because I'm going to abandon that ranger for right now and do... Where's this one? My dogs are fighting in the other room. You know, I stream at night intelligently. What's the word? Intentionally. Wow. So that I get less barking. And what do I get? Barking. Alright. We'll go this way. So I have done these quests before on the channel, but I'm gonna do them again. Let me get this. He's such a pill. In fairness, he has been a little traumatized by his sister today, so he's probably in a mood now. Whoa! Apparently you can't glide there. Heirs Memorial. Okay.
Hello, friend. You made it.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here.
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormak's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working it through in true Bram fashion.
Oh, thanks for
Make
swinging by.
yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish, and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of air can be found in either.
She had him dead to rights. We all knew it. What was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer.
Things are getting too serious.
Legendary.
Just ensuring they remember the right air.
Hey, you're that Red Rock trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zojo or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Modromoth's death came with a great toll for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaff and Air gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air...
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Modromoth. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword.
Not yet, kid.
Commander, come see this.
What's going on?
Welcome home.
That is a happy sight.
Can't believe it.
Look who it is.
Rox! You and Garm!
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
Memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah. Nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it, Rox. You rest.
Ooh, reassured Garm.
Are you hungry, Garm?
Poor baby. Must feed doggo. Oops. Yeah. Talk to Rox. There she is.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordred. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's gonna be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No. He's in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bran.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
What did you say? Hot water. Where do we get hot water from? Oh.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet. Gone.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely. Ooh, he must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
The baby.
You can rest assured, your legend will be remembered.
Some flowers. I don't think you actually have to pick all of these flowers, but I almost always do. Must have all the flowers. Ooh. Lovely.
Wolf chose Air at a young age. You
Oh,
are.
not
This spirit
Not
recalls
the rabbit.
importance of
Leave the rabbit alone.
you were part of.
Power of the stone. I knew her. Air had many of the qualities of stone, but stone was one.
Bear gives us our ferocity, and Air was welcomed by Bear. You do harm, remind us
ship does air honor. She was a great
Everyone, lend us your
drawing her
ears.
inspiration and
The
skill
one who
from
killed
Big.
Zaitan with heirs to Gawkin would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved, and the pain of that can be overwhelming, but we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me, a part of all of us. How do we embrace that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all, to air!
To heirs.
To a great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To
friend.
air.
Goodbye, Air.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Okay, Radonovus. We are not talking
Looks
to the
like I'm
wolf.
off to Radonovus. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox,
Sure.
Ritlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
Okay.
There's Wolfgarm. He looks big and mean, but he likes to lick my face whenever I see him.
I have to go to Radisson. So let's go through the portal to Lion's Arch. And then go to Radisson from there, because I've not been there. I think I'm going to save the towns for last to 100% because you need them for map completion. But they're relatively easy, so it's nice to kind of leave them for last. I like to do like the harder maps first. So I will probably end on like Metrica Province because I haven't finished that one yet. But the next ones I'll do are Lorinar's Pass, Dredge Haunt Cliffs, and Timberline Falls. And those, they're not hard, they're big. So I think Lorinar's Pass has over 40 points of interest. So it can be a little daunting. So I like to do those kind of in the middle of my clear or at the beginning, depending. And then from there I'll go to Ore. Yeah, because it would be... It's Bloodtide Coast, Sparkfly Fen... No, it would be Lorinar's Pass, Dredgehaunt Cliffs, Timberline Falls, and then Mount Maelstrom. Sparkfly Fen, Bloodtide Coast, and then I'll probably go down to Ore for those three maps. The Ore maps are actually pretty easy, even though they're level 80. Most of the skill points are communing ones as opposed to fighting ones, so that makes those easy, and the points of interest are pretty straightforward, so those maps are fairly easy. And then I'll have to do Kryta, because I don't think I've done Kryta. No. So then I'll probably go. I like to go like from map to map, so I'll probably go Moornoise Pass, Dredgehaunt Cliffs, Timberline Falls, Mount Maelstrom, pop down to straight to Devastation, Malachor's Leap, Cursed Shore, and then I'll come back up through Sparkfly Fen, Bloodtide Coast, Lion's Arch, and then I'll hit Krita. So Gandharan Fields, Harathi Hinterlands, Queensdale, Kessex Hills, Brisbane Wildlands, and then I'll go down into Metrica Province, and that's how I'll do it. So, and that should finish him off. Alf.
Never get rid of this.
Should finish him off.
No interest in gut-wrenching mind-blowing war. The mists are too
So yeah, that's my plan. I'll probably, unless I don't feel like continuing story,
names on the list. 1 second, please.
I'll probably do them off stream.
Come on, what are you doing?
Defeat the sentry golems in Ah, that's fine. So that achievement is
Poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
anyway, I need that achievement for defeating the sentry golems. To do that, you just
Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
you don't
about
answer
it.
the questions right on this next
Tech's
part.
been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of Char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Kidding. In all seriousness though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great! It's fantastic! Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Counselor Flood, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor. I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Oops. Easy there, fellas.
Shut up!
I like that there's an option just to skip it. be like, no.
That's our cue. You didn't crack the code, so I did it for you while you were busy. We shouldn't dilly-dally any longer. Let's go.
I love how she just
Sorry
doesn't
to put
have
you through
energy
that.
for you.
I need to keep people who may or may not be named one out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the ley line energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went down.
Oh.
But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber.
Yeah, the Exalted and the Radanovans shared a ton of information. They
Throwing
must
my
have
mouse
helped them
around.
design their security system.
As
And then
per
you
usual.
broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it.
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Taria?
Back to the ley line map. So this other point is... that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yeah. In the meantime, look at this.
Yeah, so now, I think I said this when I did this the other day, but, so this is Tarir, and this is Radanovis. So, and this is the jungle dragon, or where the jungle dragon was. So now this one is cooling down, because the jungle dragon is dead, obviously. And Tarir is heating up, because the egg is absorbing some of the magic that was going back into the system. And then this one is the one that she's talking about, the Northern Bloodstone, is flaring up, she said. So that is here. So we're about to learn all about that. That's how it kicks off this story.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed, so they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Like now.
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
Ain't nap time yet.
There's the big one. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this ends in a big one. Interrupt him enough. No, but I can kill him fast. That works too.
Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Lighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
fluid. From the blighting parts. The things that made horrible Mordrum abominations out of corpses.
So you do remember it?
Timing. Do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
Okay.
I got your back. You first.
Stand down. It's just Tiny's friends again. I was told I'd find the pack's management. Anyone? Were they wrong?
General Soulkeeper. This is quite a surprise. What brings you to Radanovus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordrumov battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
There's
I
so much
understand
talking.
the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too. And I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Uba?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Poobah?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
Oh, alarms.
Counselors! Run! It's a crazy Silvari!
Get the dragon man away from me!
Is that another one of your friends?
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
See that? Plot was so bad, even his fleas jumped ship. And now you're a hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordrumov's dead. We killed
Oh, it's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and wanting on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Lovely. Alright. We don't need to
Let's
ask
get
any
underway.
questions. We can just go. Oh, Bloodstone Finn. Fortunately, because I've done this, I have the mastery, so I don't have to spend loads of time
Destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
training that mastery.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
My gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather?
That's not little weather. Boom.
All hands, full reverse.
It reminds me of the red shards, like splintery shards from Star Wars. I don't know
On your
which
feet.
Star Wars. I only know
survived.
because it's in
Somehow.
it's in a ride in Disney World. But that's what it reminds me of. Okay. Where am I going? Up and out of the ship.
Our forward propulsion shorted out. What was that?
I think it's hard for me to actually say, but I think a bloodstone just exploded.
A bloodstone? Then how are we still alive?
Good question. But others might not have been so lucky. I'm going down to scout for survivors. See if I can piece together what happened and why the blast reversed itself.
Watch your back and let me know what you find out. We'll try to get this bird running again.
Canuck was supposed to meet me here. Hope he and his troops were out of range.
Okay. Well, and I have regular gliding at this point, which is nice. Let me go over here to this one first, because I can get this waypoint. Okay. And then... Oh, wait, I have to actually go up here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Hug the wall so I don't accidentally jump off the cliff. There we go. Wow!
Her spirit seemed to have been freed from the bloodstone. The explosion. How long were they imprisoned? Why? Heard stories of humans sacrificing each other on bloodstones. Painted scars they must bear.
We should get some different dialogue. Actually, I bet you would get different dialogue from this if you were a human. Because they should know more of the history. Okay. Where is the bloodstone I'm supposed to be going to see? See if we can hit any of these. Not sure I can. It's gonna be close. Oh, got it. Nice, because then I can get these other ones.
Even in death, the chosen serve the White Mantle.
Grab some flax. Grab this. Ow. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss it. Oh, there's enough people on the map to do particularly other Hadley on? That's impressive. There's the... See if I can get up here. Oh, there's not enough people on the map to do Gesticulator Avenue. Never mind. Is it just, yeah, Justicar. Justicar? Whatever. Whatever his name is. That guy. Alright. I think it's Justicar. Justicar. Yeah. That I always looks like an L to me.
A large chunk of the bloodstone's still intact. And these foul things, this bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Someone poking it with a stick. Alright, search the surface and search the nearby cave. So I can go down now. Actually, if I'm out of combat, I'm not. I am not out of combat. Let's see if I can help the people who are trying to do this. Wait, there's a mushroom. Over there. No. Let's see. There's a mushroom somewhere. It's right there. Circles on the floor. Yeah. No. Rude. I'll step in the blue circles. Blue circles make you teleport. So who knows where. Use those blue circles. There we go. Look at that. Nice work. something in the Wizard's Vault. No, Defiance Bar. Nice. These will be pretty easy to get. I wanted to get the Vista here, so I don't have to get it later. I'm probably going to break my own rule and not complete this map. As I'm pretty sure I completed it on my other character. Is this the cave that I'm supposed to be checking out?
Oh, members of the Pact.
Bloodstones!
Commander, are you still in the
They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. I hope they rest in peace.
There we go. I'll get these bloodstone crystals. And search the surface for survivors is what I'm looking for now.
White mantle. They're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
Yay. That was rude. You had it coming. You jerk. Okay. Continue your search. Okay. Now.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures. That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough, but well-spoken. Medium build, a bit cranky.
Can't say that I have. But I did see Kaith run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
Okay. Oh, this is one of the first places that you can get ascended back pieces and trinkets, and they're ones that you can pick the stats for, as opposed to being assigned stats like the ones you get for laurels. The best place to do this, though, is the icy map. I already forgot what it's called. But if you like any of the skins, you can certainly use these ones. This is the Bloodstone backpack. I have this on a character that has a mohawk that looks similar to it, so it looks like it's got like a mohawk that goes all the way down his back. It's very entertaining. He's Najura, so it's cute. But this is not a dyeable backpack, so this is what it looks like, and it stays that way. These ones don't. They don't. You can't see them. They're just trinkets. Let's see. So I have 291 blood rubies. It's not bad. So I would be able to get both of these things if I wanted to.
Isn't that tempting the eternal alchemy to smite me for my arrogance or something?
That's not how the eternal alchemy works.
Okay. And then this guy, he's part of the raid. The very first raid came with this Living World season, I think. Pretty sure. Bastion of the Penitent, and he's there. So you can talk to him about what happened in the Forsaken Thicket. Like, he gives you all the information about what happens in the raid in case you don't do the raid. So if you're looking for some story information about the raids, you can get it from him. At least about Bastion of the Penitent. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, going back up to the ship. Okay.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast, are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a pact squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, it's not all good news. Some other pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead. They've been twisted by bloodstone magic just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that. They deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay.
Investigation.
So now we have to go hear what Tiny has to say.
Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally. There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, they need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Tiny out.
Okay. Find out what the White Mantle are doing with bloodstone shards. I found it the hard way not to go through those balls of energy because they teleport you. I think I said that already, but don't do it. another way to do this? More bloodstone shards. So annoying. You have to get her right at the beginning. Jeez, the little minions are so annoying.
The artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
Okay. Speak with Squad Leader Bennett. Okay. Oh, not you.
Bennett, any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade Constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs? That sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Tommy.
There was a time, way back, when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against Jade Constructs, too. It was based on seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novus, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those Jade roots. Good luck. Time me out.
Okay. Travel to the bottom of the crater. Try to get the hey look, a scrap of paper. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the waypoints on the way down. There's one there. It's the other one that I tend to have trouble with. These bloodstone crystals. And I only really have trouble with it because I forget where it is. But since I got it so recently, I do remember where it is right now. This current moment. Over here. I can make this. Yeah, I got it. There we go. There's the raid encounter. I don't think you can even go in if you don't have a party of 10. I'm gonna check, but I don't think so. Let's see. Whoa. There we go. Got stuck for some reason. Yeah, you can't. That's cool. I like that in each at each individual raid door it lets you choose, just like the new raid panel. Okay, now you have to go all the way down here, and then all the way down there. My cat just stepped on my mouse, so... Tonks, you're sitting in front of my screen again. We've talked about this. Thank you, ma'am. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think there's a mastery point over here, and I don't think... Oh, I just went right past a vista. I don't think I can get it without ley line gliding. Where is it? Yeah, it's over there. Because there's no updraft here. And I can't really get higher than this. Yeah. Ow. Jump in it, even the that. There we go. I start swearing at it. Okay. You gonna attack me from there? Because that would be rude. Of course you are. I'm going to try again. Just to see if I can get a little bit higher. Because I might be able to. It's kind of the nice thing about the gliding is it doesn't knock you off for hitting the wall. Yeah, so you can't really get higher than that. Just don't put me in the same spot, please. Because even if you could get to... Yeah, you can't. I was gonna say, even if you could get to the top of that, you might be able to get it, but... No. Ah. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Not what I was going for, but it's cool. Should have been an achievement for that. Oh well. Ooh. Weird. Alright. Let's see where this little air current takes me. Yeah, not high enough. Not high enough. Somebody is hitting me. Like, it just really unbelievably rude. Alright, let's get this vista, maybe. Oh, or not. Fine. We'll just go do... Yeah. The quest. Oh my god. Yes, enter instance, thank you. Okay.
Looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way.
Whoop. Oh yeah, okay. Without being damaged by falling bloodstone shards or their explosions. I think I got damaged by one of those so quick the last time I did this that I didn't even know that was an achievement. Didn't even get a chance to see that it was there. It was just like, no. Bye. There we go. Whoop.
Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
Keith. Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself. The trail led me here. Look at these marks. But these have been made by a torrent of magic.
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
Incoming!
Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. A clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself.
Okay. I think this is where... Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna get hit with one of those. Right now, actually. Okay.
Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
My weapons glow. Ow, 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 ow. Useful case. I'll just stand there. Great, thanks. Rude.
I'll hold my items.
How did you end up down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Keith, over here.
Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. Ah! Oh, I already lost that achievement. Why am I worrying about it then? Never mind.
Some bloodstone pieces next to this staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. Didn't want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she after Mordremoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
It's... back to the task at hand. Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
Bloodstone under this table.
Ow. Chase my bird or something? What I have the bird for? So that you chase it and not me. Ooh. Dang, I just did that to you. I'm pretty sure yours was tutorial. Stop hitting me in the face. Wrong button. No. Okay. Whoop. What am I looking for? Yeah, ha ha ha.
It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now, but it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group and a divisive leader. Sarcodicus.
The Legate Minister? I should stalk my divinity's reach more often. Into the loop.
Okay, and I should need one more. Ah, there it is. No, no.
Some more Bloodstone here. I believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time.
Oh, it's a little busy. Poor bird. I have to go cap some ranger pets too. Wrong button. Wrong button. Because as much as I love them, the cats do more damage. So, I do love my fern hound.
Ambush! Back up! Back up! Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air between us.
Here? Don't expect any different. Your timing has always been perfect.
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still upset with me, and you have every right to be. I can't take back what happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong. And I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other. And sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused. And I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends, even Fowlin. It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Kate?
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
Okay. Well, let's see if our little experiment works. Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo and don't blow ourselves to smithereens.
That would be preferable.
only a brilliant light, devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Codicus. I have to find Canuck and warn him, if he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Commander!
Hello.
Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Codicus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Keith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
You're a something. Okay. That. This is my biggest issue with this map. It is almost, it's not impossible. I won't say it's impossible. But it's very difficult to map away from somewhere. So like right now I want to get to the next level. There we go. Because things just keep spawning and spawning and spawning and spawning. It's like, okay, I got it. There's a lot of white mantle here, I got it.
Canuck, glad to see you're alive.
But that
I was afraid
was
you'd been caught in the blast.
We almost were.
the problem with
Not.
Me too.
the
Your
original
troops?
maps,
Some of them are still
is they
looking
didn't
for
have
you,
enough.
and the rest are forming a perimeter around this place. I wanted to deal with the minister privately. I really only need you there to corroborate events, should they go south. Plus, I ran into these two delinquents and figured Dragon's Watch could certainly handle it.
Marjorie, Ritlock, showed up just in time to help us track down Codicus.
It was all anyone could talk about in Divinity's Reach. Canuck, you're here under the orders
Countess
of...
Anise is very concerned about Codicus's well-being. I'm to return him home, unless the innocent until proven guilty minister does something to change those plans.
She must be very hopeful your plans change.
I was instructed to be tight-lipped about it, but I will say this. Yes.
Before we find him, Codicus
Yes.
may have been the someone who consumed the Bloodstone's magic. If it's true, he may be a little stronger than we all remember.
If he did, we can't just let him loose on Kryda. Or maybe all of Tyrion's his prize this time.
I only want to be off Anise's leash. Saving the world would just be a corollary benefit.
For Kryta! We have company!
crosses the white mantle.
I'll surely succeed where others fail.
Well, almost just jumped to my death. GD Mesmers. Where's my bird? Oh, never mind. Marjorie got me. I've used the birds forever because they're small and they don't take up too much of my screen. Oops. Whoa. But on this character, I forget that I can just absorb my pet. God, I hate the Mesmers. Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely. There we go.
White Mantle guards aren't affected by the Bloodstone like the others I've fought. They must have arrived after the explosion.
Then they came with Codicus. We're close.
Okay, open the door.
Watch your step.
Oh!
This place
That one snuck up
was
on
meant
me.
to keep the unwary at bay. Close to this bloodstone. Strength has left my limbs.
Any counter magic measures up your sleeve.
Nice work, Commander. Now, if I could persuade you to take care of the others.
Countering the magic of these bloodstones returns whatever magical properties it absorbed. I know a certain big-eared Asura who'd love to be here to study this.
I heard that!
Perfect. Shields. How do we bring him down?
These bloodstones will draw off the magic. We can catch the shield.
Things are like tanks. Yeah. Oh, that was my bad. Fine, I deserved it. I read the tooltip saying that they... Oh, let me get my health back. Saying that they explode on death, and I know that. No. Totally just missed that. I didn't even notice the move.
Unstable bloodstone chunks drain whatever energy gets nearby.
If the commander is right about Codicus absorbing bloodstone magic, that may prove handy.
Maybe not. The unstable bloodstone chunks drain whatever energy is nearby. Okay. Where's the door? Walking through it.
Bloodstones won't collect themselves.
Sounds like we might have something ahead.
Let me take the lead, Ridlock. I was given specific orders on how this was supposed to be executed. And I don't need you to defile it with your inclination to blindly smite.
If that's a blindfold crack.
Care to take the door, Commander? Minister Codicus, you have obviously... Oh, he's not here. Ridlock, smite away.
My pleasure.
Rude.
Do you actually think we should take him from us?
He's not yours to keep, fanatic.
These fools must be taught their place. Magic from bloodstones empowers me. What do you have? Nothing. I feel the magic being drained from my shield. The bloodstones are hungry.
Come back.
That's a clever little trick.
I know. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, ouch. Ah. Where'd she go? How'd she get over there?
Power. I should have done this sooner. Kill the fool before my shield breaks. This is impossible. Magic is being drained from my shield.
Where'd she go? There she is. I'm too close to a wall, I can't even see what I'm doing. Rude. Ah! That was my bad. No, don't kill me. It's not nice. She's gonna kill me. Definitely gonna kill me. Rude. Really? Can we get any of these down so I can get up, please? There we go.
More power!
Can you stop shooting at me?
Kill the fool before my shield is drained again. This is impossible. Magic is being drained from. That's a clever little trick.
Yep, still it's a clever trick. Yeah. Where'd she go? Hello. Goodbye. Thank you.
Why do you think Carcass wanted them
Phew.
to collect bloodstones?
Hopefully to weigh his pockets down while he jumped in the lake.
He can't be far now. Move along, everyone.
Wait, what did that say? 5 bounty missions or group events. A meta event, any meta event, or events in Janthier or events in Order. Does that mean any meta event or a meta event in... Oh, okay. A meta event in Janthier. Gotcha. Complete a convergence or fractal. 5 of them. I could do that. Skipping stones, jumping puzzle. Oh, in South Sun Cove, that one's the worst. Okay. It's not the worst, but it sucks. We can do it. Okay. Let's go find this guy. Get the hell out of here.
Loose magic here has certainly turned this area into a war zone.
So, Commander, you really think Codicus caused the blast to reverse itself?
Possibly. Keith and I found Ground Zero and determined something or someone soaked up the lion's share of magic.
His escape does seem conveniently timed to be in the right place at the right time.
Keith, what was she doing here?
Investigating the blast. She asked I forgive her for stealing the egg and everything.
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't think people can change that much.
Ever the cynic.
See? Point proven. I'll never change either. Ask Casimir.
It would be hard for me to blame Kate for her actions while Mordremoth was alive. But let's save the philosophical arguments until after the minister is dealt with.
Then let's lay the man to rest.
I think you mean return him to safety.
I'll never understand human politics.
Me neither.
Why do I look like I'm listening to you right now? You follow my orders. I don't know where these delusions are coming from. There is one white mantle. Do you hear me? One!
Minister, I understand,
But, quiet! Now tell me again what this pile of rocks can do. Are there magic words?
He
How
needs like
powerful
blood
is it?
pressure medicine or
Well,
something.
That's him, all right.
Reminds me of a boss I had at the cotton candy
Gotta
stores
chill
when I
out.
was younger.
Gonna pop a vein.
Everyone ready to crash his party? Time for your foot key, Commander. Minister Codicus, you've obviously been taken prisoner by these white mantle zealots. I'm here to rescue you and return you to the royal palace.
Let's drop the charade, shall we, you ignorant leaf? I will not be returning to Divinity's Reach until I wear the crown.
So I'm clear. You're admitting you're associated with the White Mantle?
Are you quite touched? I'm their supreme leader, and they will carry me all the way to the throne of Kryta.
Commander, did you witness that?
I did.
Then by the providence granted to me by Countess Anise, I hereby pass sentence on you, Codicus Beetlestone. Today is your last day on Tyria. Allow my blade to bid you farewell.
Get them! Turn this thing on! What do you think of my latest find, Commander? It was a bit of a fixer-upper, but nothing a few bloodstones.
I believe it's safe to assume Codicus didn't absorb the Bloodstone's magic. Otherwise, he'd be down here himself.
I wanted to see this thing trample Kryta! Get in there and save it!
Ow. Who needs my heals with like resurrect side? That would be Ow. Nope.
You will not
Oh.
stop me! The Krytan throne was built upon White Mantle blood, and we are its rightful heirs.
You are a heretic, Codicus, and you shall need no white mantle, for I am their god.
What? It can't be.
I love Valette. She's just like,
Marsat, many years ago, you knew me as Lazarus the Dire. I have returned from the brink of existence.
No! You are a false god! The White Mantle is mine! me out of here!
No!
Ouch. Cat.
Sorry, Marjorie, no offense to cats.
Helpful if they're on your side. Annoying if they're not. I understand.
Lost my mouse. There we go. Okay. Okay.
He's gone.
I'm sorry, Canuck. However, I can help to catch him.
Doesn't look like there's any sign of Lazarus either. And Mersa alive. We should immediately warn the Queen. He appeared to be disinterested in Craig.
Surprisingly different from the last time the Mersat were sticking their creepy bird feet where they didn't belong.
Marjorie, weren't you just saying something about people not being able to change?
A virtuous pursuit can mean a lot of things to a Mersa. But I'll admit, I'm curious.
Yeah, they might think it's noble to make a necklace out of your teeth.
True.
With Codicus not displaying any signs of excess power, I think we have to assume Lazarus was the one behind the blast. We need to find him, get an idea of what he's planning to do with all that magic.
Codicus will want to hunt him down too. He won't readily surrender control of the White Mantle. One will inevitably lead us to the other.
Then this will be a good way to start the new guild. A crisis, but hopefully not a world-ending crisis.
It's how I prefer my crises.
Commander, can you read me? I have some news.
I'm here, Timmy. What do you have?
Something possibly slightly, marginally cataclysmic. I managed to finally get detailed lay readings from the map and determined, well...
What is it?
Primordis is active.
Okay. Lovely. Alright. I have to start the next thing here. Oh. I'm almost done with it. 2 more points of interest. One of them's over there, one of them's right there. And okay, we'll finish it before we go to the next place. So let's see. Come on, Living World Season 3? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Says it's down here. I think this is just the edge of the thing here. Yeah. Oop. Whoops. That was funny. Okay, I need this waypoint? Sure. Oh man. Okay. And I need the vista that's down here, I think. Pretty sure this is the one that I repeatedly missed. Yes, I know. There we go. And then it's right there. So if we go from the airship, and then go out this way. Should be back here somewhere. It's the one that's at like a waterfall. try not to hit the tree. There's the waterfall. See if I can catch myself this time instead of dying. Nice. Let's see if this is better than the one I'm using. It is. Cool. That. We can sell these. Sure. Those can go there. Boop. And then oh, what did I just get? Oh, that's cool. Oh, neat. I didn't know those came out of there. That's fun. Nice. Okay. Let's open these. Open these. That. These. Deposit. Sell. And we're selling for kind of low right now, actually. These are almost the same price. Okay, and then we can salvage. And we have for rare. Okay. Nice. Alright, so now we can go to wherever it is we're supposed to go next. Oh, back here. Okay. See if we can bust this out. And then we'll be almost caught up.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war.
Okay.
Wonder if the commander brought that disrespectful soldier this time.
Forced to mingle with the rabble.
Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 0468.
Timmy, please tell me there was some sort of calculations error. Primordius is really active.
An error? You think I made it? Hey, good to see you too.
Sorry. I didn't think we'd be dealing with another dragon so soon.
About that, I have some good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Great idea. Good news first. Ha! Feast your eyes and blindfolds on this.
Different tile on the ground. Impressive.
No, this is another one of Rada Novus's secrets I discovered. Stand there and you'll be ported to this crazy simulation room the Novans developed but never finished.
And you finished it?
Well, no, I couldn't, figure it out.
What's that?
I couldn't figure it out, okay? Just so happens to fall outside my giant, incredibly deep pool of knowledge. Whatever, it works now. I called in Moto, an Asura with some experience in that realm. He got it up and running for me.
What's it do?
It can process numerous experimental theories, but the Rada Novans developed it to test themselves against various Primordus minions. Want to check it out?
Sure. It'll be helpful to find out what we're about to go up against.
Perfect. It'll also help me run some numbers and see what the room's capable of.
Okay.
Please? Okay. Wave 1 incoming, folks!
Ready, Ridlock?
It's fake fighting. How hard can it be?
patterns or specific attacks I see while you're taking care of business. They'll only help us out when we face the real deal.
Why do I have a bow? What happened? Who knows?
You've done some amazing work, Lieutenant. When do you ever sleep?
No time for that, Commander. It was one thing going against Mordremoth. Of course, you want to save the planet, being Asura and facing Primordus.
Well, I hope you know we're all behind you. I thought we had our hands full with Codicus and Lazarus, but I think we can squeeze in a quick trip to the Shiver Peaks to take down a dragon.
Well, there's a little more I haven't told you yet. According to what I documented, Primordus is awake. You know this. But here's the more part. It's moved! Tunneled its way down to the Fire Islands, south of Maguma.
If we know where it is now, let's just go knock on its door and give it a welcome basket.
Why did it move?
I posit Mordremoth's death and the subsequent magic release must have jump-started Primordus. And then, with a lot of energy pooling in the south, what better place to feed?
So it relocated. To get more powerful. Great.
I was checking to see if I had done the achievement already, but
So while we
the
have
little,
time, there's
the
something else I
not
need to
clearing
tell
the
you.
fire,
Just a tiny bit more. It's
which
the bad news
I did.
part.
Go on.
You ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Maybe you should sit down. No, stand. Stay standing. Okay, here it is. Jormag is also active.
What? How can you be sure? I thought most of this tech was focused on Primordus.
Bram sent a letter from the Shiver Peaks.
What did it say?
Jormag is active, Bram. He's ignored a few words.
2 dragons at once.
Yeah, but there's a silver lining. Neither one has gone all Mordremoth on us. Well, so far. There's such an excess of energy out there. All the old rule books are being rewritten. Oh, look! The next wave is ready.
That seems out of place.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Primordus doesn't have monthly minions. Unless they've somehow changed. A lot.
Oh, no, no. I have to go over the rules code for 2 minutes.
My cat is sitting right in front of the screen, where I've told her not to sit.
How are we doing against the simulation time?
You still don't have the high score. That belongs to Cammy, one of the Fire Island's raiding party leaders. She's super tough, though, so...
Another Asura in here? I thought you were keeping all this secret.
I had to let Cammy in on it. A, she's cool, don't worry. And B, someone had to watch our backs while Moto and I got this thing up and running.
You already have people in the Fire Islands?
I have some more, let's say, trusted associates there setting up a gate and scouting. But Flaunt really organized the whole operation. Primordis's movement was something I purposely let slip. It's good because it keeps him out of my ears for a little while, and it also makes him feel like a big shot.
Only 16 years old and you're puppet mastering one of your superiors. Admirable and a little unsettling, Tiny.
I'll soon roll you all! Oh, sorry, was the comm open for that? Big Dad coming up? Generated a ton of data for me to see. This room could probably run any simulation I can dream up. As soon as I get Moto in here again to debug it, come on out.
Outside of a few monkey anomalies, the room was very impressive. Next time you'll have to program in some Jormag minions. Any idea what's happening with the other Elder Dragons?
Nothing on Krakatoa can ditto for... what's his name? Brain malfunction, starts with an S.
What about a weakness? All this machinery has to be good for something.
Why don't you channel some patience from the mists there, Tribune? A whole civilization of brilliant Asura couldn't find it. But yeah, I got this in 5 minutes.
Maybe if you were as open with your research as you were with your mouth, you'd have cracked it by now.
You're going to lecture me on openness? Remind me again what happened to you in the mists. Oh, that's right, Zipper Lips.
Okay, we're all on the same team here. But, have you made any progress?
Only a few huge leaps. First, remember my chalk organ?
The horribly disgusting body part of an even more horribly disgusting giant bug that you keep in the despicable blighting pod fluid? Yes, I remember, despite desperately trying to forget.
I named it Spencer.
And it's somehow more disturbing.
Yep.
Don't listen to him, Spence. Anyway, I discovered why ley energy is different when run through him. And it's paradigm shifting. The chalk feed off ley energy, right? And we know that each dragon has a domain when it comes to their magic. Zaitan's was death, obviously. Well, you know what's guaranteed to give a chalk a bad stomachache? Death magic. Spencer filters death out of ley energy.
So, magic is almost like light, broken up into a spectrum.
That's a perfect way to think about it. Magic as we know it is like white light, composed of all the different types of dragon magic. I'm gonna go down in Asuran history logs for this discovery.
As much as I love discussing minutia, how does this help us?
I don't know yet, but I will. I'll never sleep again. Now, I'm sure you're anxious to try out your moves against the real thing in the Fire Islands, so let's head back to the main lab.
Gritlock Brimstone.
That's tribune to you, soldier.
Not anymore, it's not. You've ignored numerous requests from the Black Citadel to account for your time in the mists and explain this new magic. Thus, you've been stripped of your rank and are hereby charged with dereliction of duty.
You're to come with us, Gritlock, sir. And if I don't...
We've been authorized to use force.
But we'd hate to cause a scene. I'm sure you would, pup. Getting this assignment, you two must either be the best warriors in the Iron Legion, or the ones with the worst luck. So,
top of my class.
But it's starting to feel like both.
Gridlock?
It's okay, Commander. I'll straighten this out. It appears I underestimated the Citadel's response. Hope you enjoy the medal I'm earning you today, soldier. You get to return with Gridlock Brimstone in tow. Without a fight? Depends on my travel accommodations. You can have my seat.
Come on, Vicon. You gonna groom him too?
Sorry I'll miss out on all the fun, Commander. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm able.
Well, looks like I'm headed to the Fire Islands solo.
Sorry, I'd join you, but I just haven't had many moments to work on Scruffy 2.0. Plus, I need to start experimenting on the thing I told you about and the thing about the new thing, findings.
I understand.
Help! Someone help!
Wendell, what happened?
The Fire Islands. Our party. Lost. We shouldn't have strayed from the main outposts. Cammy held them off as long as she could, but...
No! Did she make it?
No. They changed, Timey. The destroyer's there.
Oh.
Changed. How?
Like Risen and Mordrum. Unstoppable.
Risen and Mordrum? What do you mean?
They're not like they were. Different attacks. A different feel. I don't...
It's okay, it's okay. Take him away and get him some care.
What do you think that all meant?
Not sure. He could have... Of course. It's like you said about the monkey. They changed. That's why Mordrumoth was able to... The Mordrum, Commander?
What about them?
The ones who came from the Blighting Pods. Mordrumoth had its minions, the Sylvari, right? But it was able to create more, new ones from the dead. That power came from Zaitan. Killing Zaitan caused the other dragons to absorb the death spectrum, but we only saw it in Mordrumoth because it was active. Then we killed Mordrumoth, and now Primordus has absorbed some of the death and plantiness. I think.
Can we test that theory? I'll go and get you a sample from these new destroyers.
That'd be amazing, Commander. Be careful and let me know what you find.
Okay. Here we go.
Commander, welcome to the Fire Islands.
Apt name for such a place. I'm surprised anything can survive here. Can you give me a status report?
We're still assessing, but our preliminary findings are troubling. Primordus' arrival is having a profound impact on the island. The destroyers are surging in record numbers, and there's been a marked increase in the local seismic and volcanic activity. I've been trying to get word to Timey. The atmospheric interference is wreaking havoc on our long-range comms. I doubt you'll get much use out of that communicator she gave you while you're here.
About the destroyers. We received word that they've been exhibiting new abilities. Changed, somehow. I'm here to gather samples to confirm the report. Where should I begin my search?
Not long ago, we sent a scout east to locate a nest. I'd begin your search there.
Okay. Petrified stump.
Our scouts haven't returned yet. Shouldn't they be here by now?
I'm sure they're fine. What could go wrong?
This place is how I always imagined the realm of torment. Stinky, hot, and everything's trying to kill you.
Good point.
What could possibly go wrong? Just everything. Alright, let me get this. Vista. Now I already trained the tubes, I think, right? Yes. Ah. The tubes are terribly fun. It's a bummer that they're really only in these maps, though.
What do you want?
I think that's
I'm
my
quite busy
biggest
watching my work get repeatedly dismantled by monsters, so if you
issue
don't
with
mind...
Easy
masteries.
there. Timey sent me. I'm here to help you retrieve those destroyer samples.
At last, support! I located a sizable destroyer nest, but the beasts ambushed me.
made a mess of my comms equipment. Help me deal with the destroyers and fix the equipment, and I'll get any samples you retrieve back to Timey.
Consider it done.
Let's move quickly. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can all retreat to a less life-threatening environment.
Okay. Yeah, the masteries that are, like, highly specific, that's a fun look. What this character's got going. Sorry, I'm, like, super distracted. I like it. I like those wings. Whoa. Didn't seem to do that. Because you just don't use them again. You know, it's just like... you use them while you're on this map, and then they're done.
Restarting.
And these, there's my cat again. These ones you actually use on a couple of maps, but not really. So you use the thermal tubes here and on the next map. There aren't thermal tubes, I don't think, on the map after that. And it's just kind of a bummer. Which one it is that removes permanent. Some of these things. I love how excited they are that you fixed them. It's like, yep, you're welcome. Go. Almost finished this heart. And I can go back. I was gonna say, he's gonna die before I finish that. Whoa. I wish there was a way to turn that off. That notification that tells me...
Well done, and thank you. I'll take those samples now. Rest assured, I'll get them to Timey at once. Oh,
That there's a
my,
mastery that you
that's
can train?
Not normal.
Not normal. How not normal?
Ember Base always presented powerful volcanic and seismic activity, but the intensity of these events is unprecedented.
Thanks to Primordus, I guess. The ground felt like it was about to come apart right under us. Are the islands in danger?
Given the dragon's presence, it's certainly a possibility. Unfortunately, I lack the proper equipment to know for sure. One of my colleagues was tasked with monitoring the seismic activity just east of here. He may know more.
I'll check it out.
Oh, I'll do this next heart. Ew. Just ran off the cliff.
Good, not good. Perhaps if I... No. What if, Oh, this miserable device! Please tell me how to activate it!
No! Smelly Asura will ruin everything! Leave it to Skrit, champions of Rockface!
What's going on here?
According to these Skrit, this device has something to do with the building seismic pressure beneath the island. If we can't figure out how to activate it, the pressure builds and builds until, well, as the Skrit say, pop.
Pop, pop, wee!
Or it may all be nonsense. I can't tell what these creatures are blabbering about half the time anyway. This rock face they speak of knows more. But they won't let me get close enough to ask how to work this blasted machine.
Let me talk to them. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I hope you do, Commander. We're running perilously short on time.
Okay. Speak with first Ishmate. Alright. Ran into a wall.
You! What do you want with the Rockface? Speak, speak!
Let me pass. I need to speak with the rock face.
No! Nobody sees Rockface without Skrit say-so. Friends of Skrit only.
Look, I have to talk to this rock face you're hiding, and the clock's ticking. How can I earn your trust?
Help the Skrit. Yes! Save Skrit from fire. Arm Skrit against the destroyers. Become a friend of the Skrit.
I'll see what I can do.
Enemy ass squid. Wake up some passed out Skrit. There we go. Need another one. You a Skrit? No, you're a pile of rocks. It's amazing how much a Skrit looks like a pile of rocks.
What the? Ugh! You need a mint. Attack! Yes!
Need another passed out stairs one. There we go. And I need another weapon crate. And I need to rescue 3 Skrit. There's a weapon crate. Ow. There's a petrified stump. Must get the petrified stump. And stranded script. Ow. Rude. Can we get up off of the ground, please? Thank you. How many do I need? 2 more, right? Yeah. Two. Yep. 3. And we finished the heart.
I've done what you asked. Am I allowed to pass?
Good, yes, good. Scratch are safer, stronger. Come in, come in! Before they cook.
We got company.
Hey, hero. Spare a little change.
Well, are you just gonna stare at me slap-jawed, or is there something I can do for you?
I'm sorry, but you're a dwarf. Or what's left of one.
And you've got eyes in your head. Bully for the both of us. And the name's Roban. Not that you asked.
Didn't expect to encounter your kind out here. Thought the dwarves were wiped out in their fight against Primordus.
If you really want a history lesson, I can give it to you after I've dealt with the crisis at hand. I've got islands to save, and not much body to save it with.
Crisis? Is this about the earthquakes? What's happening to the island?
There's a torrent of magical energy building up beneath these islands. Energy that feeds directly into the volcano. My brothers and I have been tending to it for years, using 4 contraptions to release the pressure and delay an eruption. Then Primordus and the blasted destroyers turned up, wrecked the machines, killed the other dwarves, almost did me in 2, but I'm still standing, in a manner of speaking.
And if those machines aren't reactivated soon...
Then the islands will blow, and the destroyers... Well, I prefer not to think about that.
I saw one of the contraptions just outside. How can I activate it? If what you say is true, we need to move fast.
The machines were built with us dwarves in mind. It won't respond to anyone else. Unless... Ah, I've got it. Take my thumb.
Your thumb?
Yes, on the ground.
I love that they just added
Use it to
humor
activate
in
the
all
machines.
these.
That's one upside to getting blown to bits. I'm partially portable. You may want to move quickly. It's been a while since the machines were run. The islands don't have much time.
Okay. Thumb. On like a...
You need
It
to
was on a
finish in
pillow.
time. The whole island may be at stake.
You used to have like an inventory item of a thumb. Oh, you do. You still do. There it is. Not entirely sure why they felt the need to give that to you, but that's okay.
I just met with Rockface, the remnants of a stone dwarf, if you can believe it.
A dwarf? Astounding. And did this dwarf shed any light on our predicament?
If these machines aren't activated soon, the swell of magic beneath the islands will cause a cataclysmic eruption. They require a dwarven touch to activate. Fortunately, the dwarf gave me his thumb.
His thumb? That's disturbing. But logical, I suppose. I figured there had to be some knack to it.
That's
Being
disturbing.
that the dwarf entrusted you with itself, I'll let you do the honors. That appears to have worked. And to think, all this time, all I needed was a discarded stone thumb.
The dwarf mentioned that there are 4 of these contraptions around the island. Do you know where the others are?
4 of them, eh? Well, I believe one of the other researchers spotted a similar contraption on the western coast. There's another inside the caldera. As for the 4th, I'm not sure. One of the others might know. Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Ouch. Alright, where are we going? Head to the western part of the island. Keep hitting my microphone, so I'm probably making a really obnoxious noise. I apologize. Alright. Western part of the island. Over there. And take a ride on the thermal tubes. See where they take us. Good way to unlock the map. Whoa! Okay. I just pissed off a bunch of worms. Excuse me. Pardon me. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Okay, there we go. Let me get the, whatever this thing is called. Waypoint. Because then at least I can get back here. Maybe. Hey, look at that. Alright, so let's go in this thermal tube. Let's see where all the thermal tubes go. Alright. Cool. Not sure why I need to do that, but that's okay. There's another thermal tube. Let's see if I can get to that one. Where is it? Alright, don't fight with me. Where is it? I think it's above my head. Not sure it's gonna let me get there though. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, well I didn't really want the mount. Well, I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Oh, I see one of Cammy's journals. Oh, man. Yep. Jump in the lava. There we go. I know, you're not allowed to have a mouse. But it won't let me up here either. Up, up, up. There it goes. Okay. Didn't I jump up there? there? Right there. Alright, leave my poor little kitty alone.
Is that a bridge? All the way out here? A circus. A Fire Islands. This definitely merits investigation.
This map is so loud. Yeah. Yes, back to the Chalice of Tears.
A customer! A real customer! Hold on just a minute. I'm not prepared. Welcome to Ember Bay's one and only circus, where you'll witness the grandest marvels Tyria has to offer. Want to buy a ticket?
No time right now. I'm looking for an ancient device, dwarven in make. There's supposed to be one nearby. Do you know it?
Searching for antiquity, eh? We've got a piece that may interest you. Not sure it's dwarven, but it sure is old. I might be convinced to let you in free of charge if you give me a hand with my chores. Otherwise, ticket holders only.
Here's my ticket. If you don't grant me access to that machine, the Fire Islands will erupt, taking your circus with it.
So there.
I guess we can overlook protocol for today. Go on in. Behold one of Ember Bay's greatest mysteries.
There we go.
Only 2 more machines to find. Next on the list, Caldera.
Alright, go back all the way over here where I just was. Good thing I unlocked the waypoint. I wonder where this one goes. Not the way I want to go. So we're not going to take it. There we go. Go this way. This one will get me up to where I want to go, though. Lovely.
Excellent. An assistant arrives. I must remember to thank Timey once we're out of here. Now to business. What do you suppose this contraption is?
It's an ancient dwarven device, one of 4. And if we don't fix it and activate it, this island is going to erupt.
Well, you're surprisingly well informed for an assistant. Okay then. This machine was shattered by a volcanic bomb expelled from the caldera. Parts scattered everywhere. I can fix it if I get the missing parts, and then power it by harvesting latent magical energy from the caldera. I'd certainly appreciate assistance gathering parts and keeping the local wildlife at bay, if you're willing and able.
Okay, I'll get it done.
Alright. I didn't even get a petrified stump that time. Perfect. Can I get credit for killing the worms? Did I find this out last time? Credit for killing the worms, but I get credit for killing them. Let's try that. As much as I love you, I'm not sure that I want to deal with you right now. Lava worm. Ah. Well, I killed it anyway. Alright, Dwarven artifact. There's 2 up there that I didn't get. More worms. Where's the last machine part? Oh, hey, I got that. Oh, I still need to harvest crops, too. Okay. Harvest crops and local response. Oh, and the chalice of tears. No. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, there's the machine part. Missing that skill. Take these guys out. They're relatively easy to kill. There we go. And we'll go back up here to this tube. Makes getting around here so much easier.
You've proven more useful than I expected. Thank you.
There's still one more machine I must activate. Do you know where I can find it?
We detected the signature of another one of these devices in the Mersat fortress, west of here near the coast. We'd have investigated it already, but none of us have dared set foot in that perilous place. Do be careful, Commander.
Okay. Although, zoomed out way too much. Okay. So the last one is here. Okay. I always forget that I can interrupt that last tube jump if I want to, because it would have put me in the right spot if I did, but that's okay.
Ahoy there, friend. Watch your step up ahead. The fortress is fit with
Hello.
defenses that will tear you to shreds.
Is that what happened to you?
Me? No, not exactly. My name's Grumby. I used to work for the White Mantle as a ferry captain here. And then they started sacrificing people for that bloodstone. It wasn't long before I found myself on the altar. I stuck around to warn any wayward travelers about the dangers up ahead. So, consider yourself warned.
The warning's appreciated, but I have to get inside that fortress. There's a machine inside I need to activate. If I fail, these islands will be destroyed. How can I get past the defenses?
Defenses only allow Mersat to enter. Anybody who doesn't look the part is cut down where they stand.
Could I disguise myself as a Masat to fool the
I have to remember
defenses.
at some point to get that mastery point.
That'll never work. Wait, could that work? That might actually work. There's some Mersat armor nearby.
Pretty good. How are
It's
you?
very well defended. But if you can get it, it'd make a serviceable disguise.
Only one way to find out.
Worst case scenario, the Scourge of the Mersat claims another innocent. But at least I'll have some company.
Okay. Mersat pieces. There's one. There's two. Let's see if I can get up here. No. No. Yeah, there we go. We'll get up here from this way. Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2? Oh, that was a lore tablet. That's not what I did. Two. Nice. It does take its sweet time. Guy's gonna attack me, but I don't want to fight him right now. Okay. Phew. Where are the other ones? Rude. Jade armors hit so hard. Take all my health away. I'm just looking for an armor piece. There it is. What's the last one that I need? The helm. Oh, I know where that is. Let's see how far up I can get before I get dismounted. Whoop. Because it's up here. And okay. Ooh. Here it is, because once I get it, they'll stop attacking me. Hey, look at that. They all turn around like, oh, we don't want to attack you. You're fine. You weren't just something else entirely. Ooh, can I get that lore tablet? Yes. Am I now stuck in here? No. Oh, there's a big obvious lore tablet right here. I just completely missed. How many lore tablets are there? 10? Okay.
Well, I'll be. You sure look the part. Those defenses shouldn't trouble you now. Good luck in your search. If you fail and the volcano erupts, at least it'll take this terrible place with it.
Oh, here he comes. That's the event that makes it so that you can get that mastery point. Well, I will get up here first and see if I can get out before they're done. We'll see. We'll see. They're not doing too much damage to him, so I would assume I'll be fine. It's interesting, this character still runs like your character, even though you're in disguise. Ooh, there's another tablet. Ooh, and another one. I'll go get this one. It's harder to get up here when you're not in disguise. There we go.
Last of the dwarven machines. I should return to Robon.
Yeah. Oh, this is where I got it. Alright. Let's see if they're still doing this. Oh, let's go get this tablet. And hopefully not die. Don't attack me, it's rude. Oh. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hit all the wrong buttons there. Fine. 3 in a row. Again. Get mastery point. The only time you can get the mastery point is right after that event happens. Because otherwise, the lava is covering that platform. Up, 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 up. Let's see. Go talk to the dwarf. Like, what am I supposed to be doing now? Talking to the dwarf.
The Isles are downright peaceful. Guess you found all of the contraptions, huh? Of course, it won't be long until the torrent builds again. Perhaps by then I'll have these script whipped into shape. Hey, you still with me, friend? You've got this faraway look in your eyes. Where'd you float off to just now? You all right?
I just had a vision. A pretty ominous one.
A vision? You sure it's not just the heat playing tricks on you?
This was no hallucination. I have to get back to Taria as soon as possible.
Guess I'll have to take your word for it. Well, thank you for the help, friend. The Fire Islands owe you a great debt.
Alright.
They get simpler when they scatter.
Tarir. Where are you? There you are. Hopefully the event chain is not going on. It's not. Phew. Okay. Oh, it's going to be though. My goodness. What quest is this? Wait a minute. If this is the one, I think we'll wait to do this one until tomorrow. Because I think it's the one where the destroyers attack. And it's abysmal. So we'll do the Tarir event. Slightly more fun. Okay. We'll do the meta. Starts in a minute. And we appear to have people doing it. At least north. We shall see. Seems kind of late to have people doing it, but I won't complain. I'm gonna look up that quest while I'm waiting. I'm pretty sure it's the one with all the destroyers. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, this doesn't go for another 15 minutes, so I'm probably going to take this moment to sign off. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be on again tomorrow, and we will do that terrible destroyer quest, and then move into the next map. So, until then, bye.